If you are a person who has an intention to buy stocks directly, what are the things that you have to keep in mind so that you will turn out to be a successful investor? In this episode, I am going to talk to you about 5 things you must know before you pick up your favorite stock. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, investment consultant and a financial planner.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
What are the basic things you should look for before you buy a stock which you have decided to buy? The first point that you have to keep in mind is, will this company survive the next 10 years? There was a time when companies used to survive for hundreds of years, decades together. As time passes by, the survivability of these companies are becoming shorter and shorter. So you invest in a stock today, and if this company does not survive for more than 10 years, then you have a risk on your hand. Now I'll tell you with the help of an example. Now if you are investing in a company which is producing food products, probably this company will last more than 10 years if everything is fine. What if this is a company which is manufacturing phones? Or what if this is a company which is involved in some technology? So the technology related companies are the ones which will come under heavy risk. So the first thing that you have to keep in mind is the company that I have decided to invest in, will this company last for next 10 years or not? If you have an iota of doubt, it is better you hold for a while, ask for opinion. Only when you are convinced that this company is going to last long, then only you buy that particular stock. The second point that you have to keep in mind is the stock which you have decided to buy, is it in a customer facing industry or is it in a business facing industry? If the stock is in a customer facing industry, you will know what's happening in that industry by watching the activities around you. See, for example, if a bank is a customer facing industry, a FMCG company is a customer facing industry, whereas a software company is a business facing industry. A chemical industry is facing another business, it may not be facing the customers. If more and more customers are fancying the products manufactured by a company or the services produced by a company, you know that you have picked up a good stock. So it makes sense for you to invest in a customer facing industry than a business facing industry. It doesn't mean that the stock which is facing the business is something which is you should not invest in. But for you to gauge what's happening in this industry, it becomes easier if it is a customer facing industry. The third point that you have to keep in mind is choose a stock which has less debt on its balance sheet or has no debt on the balance sheet. The more the debt on the balance sheet, the chances of this company dying or going downhill is very, very high. We have a classic example here. We know of two of the companies in the Reliance Group, Mukesh Ambani Group and Anil Ambani Group. Mukesh Ambani Group has very less debt on its balance sheet, or they are making every efforts to reduce the debt on the balance sheet. Whereas Anil Ambani companies went down just because of huge debts that were there on the balance sheet. Now look at companies like Colgate or an ITC or several FMCG companies. They don't have any debt on their balance sheets at all. Look at companies like Jet Airways or Kingfisher Airlines, which went down only because of debt. So when you are buying a stock, make sure that the companies do not have excessive debt on their balance sheet. If you have to choose between two companies, choose a company which has less debt on its balance sheet. I wouldn't invest in a company which has a debt which is more than debt equity ratio of 1:1. The only exception being the banks which has a different business model. The fourth point that you have to keep in mind is the company which you have chosen to invest in, the stocks. Is that company embracing technology or not? If a company is refusing to embrace technology, I am not confident of buying that stock. Again, let me explain this here with the example. Now we have two sets of banks in our Indian markets. One is the public sector banks, the other is the private sector banks. What is the classic difference between these two sets of banks? The PSU banks, for whatever the reasons, are not the same when it comes to technology when compared to the private sector banks. One of the reasons why public sector banks really did not take off in India is because of the reason that they did not evolve themselves to such an extent like the private sector banks when it comes to the question of technology. Technology is everything today in any business. So if you have to choose a company, make sure that the technology is adopted wholeheartedly in that particular company. The fifth point that you have to keep in mind is the stock that you have decided to pick it up, does it have a competitive advantage? Does it have an established brands in the marketplace? Is it there for a long period of time or is it a new company? All these will have a bearing on your success of investing. Now take the examples of Maruti cars. It has become a household name in India. It literally has 50% of the car markets in India. It has built a beautiful distribution network. When you invest in such companies, the chances of these growing with the economy are very, very high. Likewise, the brands will also add power. The brands will also give competitive advantage. Look at company like Hindustan Liver, how many brands that they are having. Look at company like a Colgate. The Colgate brand has been there from such a long time. So having power brands, being in the leadership position, being established in the industry for long periods of time is a great advantage, and pick up such stocks which give all these advantages for you. Dear viewers, I have just given you the 5 filters to choose from. This is not a complete set. There are many other things that you need to be looking at: the profitability of the business, the price that you are going to pay, the stage of the markets, and a lot of other things. I have just given you the 5 filters. Make sure that the stock that you pick it up will pass through the filters that I have mentioned here. By the way, all the points that I mentioned in my video is with respect to long-term investing. I am not suggesting anyone to pick up any particular stock with a trading idea or for a short-term investment. These are all for long-term investment. Long-term investment means holding it for more than 5-10 years kind of a time span. Dear viewers, if you like the topic that I discussed today, please like this video and share it with your friends and relatives. If you are not subscribed for this channel till now, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic, and I will be back with you with one another episode very, very soon.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.